Hello, welcome to Kate's Egg. Today is a super exciting day because we have the new combine that's arrived to the farm. It's a 9870 STS, just like the one I'm driving, but it has duals, so it's getting the wheels put on it right now, and then it will start harvesting. Wow, this is exciting. Its pickup header right here. It couldn't travel with the duals because it would have been too wide. Traveled on that semi-truck. I'll give you a little combine walk around. This is the pickup header, and it's what's used to pick up the swaths. Got a lot of boxes in it. Do you transport a lot of combines?
Not on this trailer.
Oh.
We always use slide outs.
Yeah, that would be easier.
Yeah.
A slide out trailer.
20 miles away from it, so we'll either drive 500 miles to go get the trailer and come back, or do it with mine. So. Are you ready? I'm not.
My dad's about to back it off the trailer. I guess this is not the trailer they would normally use, but our transport person was 20 miles from the combine, and to get the trailer was 500 miles. Oh, it made it. That's a relief.
That'd have made a good one if that had fell off.
No, but that would have been bad. There it goes. Wow, it's cool. We've never had a combine with duals before. Was that scary backing it up, Dad?
Not really.
It kind of looked it. Is that the same like the one I'm driving now, just with duals?
Yes.
And it came from North Dakota, so it was probably cutting similar crop. Yes, a small grain combine. This is our red Massey Ferguson tractor. It'll help get the pickup header on the truck. Have you been putting a lot of tires on combines lately?
Many.
Yes, because
Many
it's
combines
harvest.
this year.
Has there been a lot of combine deliveries?
Just what the custom cutters are bringing in here. No, other than that, this is about it.
Oh, wow, okay.
They're probably showing up here. I'm just not seeing them.
Definitely.
Yep,
Well,
yep.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Tractor's coming down the road now. It had a flat tire, so it had to get new tires, which is why it's here. Here's the pickup header. Thank you for delivering our combine.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
You guys have a good day.
Okay,
Thank you, bye.
let's go unload some of that combine.
Are you excited, Dad?
Yeah, really excited, Kate.
Me too. Now we might finish harvest by Thanksgiving rather than Christmas. Do you want me to climb the ladder and pass them down? This is a tiny spot to fit into. All right, these boxes are so heavy. They look light, but they're definitely not. Thank you. Bye. Only miniature people can fit through that. My dad's going to go pick up the pickup head with the combine now. My dad's now taking our new combine back to the farm, and I'm going to follow him in the pickup because the pickup has to come home too. My dad's now driving the combine back home. Hopefully it'll be able to harvest today. My dad just pulled off the road for a semi-truck. This combine is big because it has duals. It doesn't have one big tire on the front, it has two big tires. Another semi-truck's coming by, so my dad just pulled off the road. It's coming right there. We've had to pull over around at least 4 times for semi-trucks and other people so far. It's just really busy during harvest time. Hopefully you'll get to see this combine in action today. Pulling over again, this time it's just a pickup truck. We got the combine back to the farm, and now we're taking the filters into the shop from the pickup. Taking the filters in the shop now.
I'll leave the big one for you, Jane.
Oh, yay, thank you. That's so kind. That's the other thing that we have to do is put the top part of the grain tank on so it can hold more grain.
It'll hold more grain with them things up. Probably 300 bushel.
Oh, wow, that's quite a bit.
Yeah, that's a lot.
This is the inside of the combine. So that's the rotor, which is what processes all of the wheat. How do you like being in the grain tank? It's wonderful, right? I'll show you inside the new combine to the farm now. This is the inside of the combine. Here's the steering wheel, has a horn. This is the hydrostat. Here are all the buttons. It's pretty much the same as my combine that I'm running. The screens has this monitor right here. This is the grain tank. This is the air conditioning up here. Here's the gear shift. That's a cab tour of the new combine we've got at our Montana farm. Hopefully it runs really well so you'll see it for years to come. You have to set all of this before you start harvesting a different kind of crop.
It might go, it might not. You never know about a machine like this. Oh, well, they took care of it or something. Looks well taken care of, but if he needs that part for that auger, it'll be 2 or 3 days for that.
Oh, wow. This combine is a 2008 John Deere 9870 STS, but it's just a big green combine that will hopefully run.
That's right, hopefully. I don't think they're going to fix this one today, so that means Monday or Tuesday. So we'll still just have
one combine.
One combine. Well, what do you want for Thanksgiving dinner? Or Christmas dinner? You never know if you get done.
Having Christmas dinner out in the field.
Yeah, Santa Claus will be out running a combine.
Yes, that is true, Grandpa.
Well, I suppose lunch will be out there. You guys are going to go down and eat lunch?
Yes, I think we will.
All right, want me to take you down or?
What do you think Chris Jensen, which is who homesteaded this farm, my great-grandfather, would think of this combine today?
He wouldn't believe it. He wouldn't believe there'd be something like this. Look, he'd look at that and say, look at all that stuff on it. There's hoses and hoses and hoses. It just look at the hoses on that. Hoses all over the place. Look it up in there.
Pretty complicated.
Well, yeah, it's complicated. Too much to go wrong, he'd say. Probably would be too. I don't know. That's the way they make everything now.
What was the newest combine he got to see?
Oh, I had a John Deere 55. That's the newest one he's seen.
And that didn't have a cab, did it?
No, it never had a cab.
Which is very luxurious. I super appreciate my cab.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Why?
I love it.
Keeps the dust and you got air conditioning.
Yes.
The air conditioning we had was the air out all around you. The chaff blowing up in your face and the barley itching your arm.
Ooh, barley's the worst.
That's terrible. Well, anyway, that's the way things go. But the new big one, X9, I don't know. I never looked it over very good, but I imagine it's got more hoses on it than this one. They make them so you have to get rid of them after so many years because they just wear out. That's the way it goes with this type of work.
Well, thank you, Grandpa.
Okay.
Isn't the new combine to the farm super exciting, Dad?
It's really exciting, Kate. Really. If only they would have sent all the parts and stuff, but yeah, it's really exciting.
So you're going to try and get it running and hopefully it'll be harvesting soon.
Right.
That's
away.
awesome. I'm at lunch right now and this is the setup we have. We have all these chairs and Darcy provided shade today, so thank you, Darcy. We set all these chairs up and this is the lunch table. And we have delicious oranges for snacks as well to take in the combine, which is always fantastic because I always love to have oranges in the combine. And I think that the rest of the crew should be arriving here soon. Started a new field and Uncle Chris was opening it up so that all the trucks can park here.
I'll be a little bit dead. I'm going to do the first round.
So what you're finding is that the wheat heads didn't fill out.
Mostly ran out of water.
Uncle Chris and I were just talking about how there's a chunk in this little part of the field that was swathed and then another chunk over there and one over here. So I'll be a little bit confused, but I will be able to tell what way the swaths are going and I think I can do it. We discussed it's probably not rocket science, so I should be good. It's probably a lot more challenging to figure out what direction to go in the swather.
You know where the wheat is with the swather, though.
Ooh, that is true. And it's a little bit harder to tell when you don't have the straw choppers on because you have to really look and see if it's got the heads on it or not. So Uncle Chris made the first round with me in the new field. Thank you.
You're welcome. See all the grasshoppers?
There are tons of grasshoppers. There's actually a lot more grasshoppers than there have been the past couple of years. Grasshoppers actually aren't good for farmers because they end up eating the crop that you plant, but they're fun to look at. The start of harvest has been a little bit rough because we've had quite a bit of breakdowns with the other combine. It's crazy how big the swaths are for such little wheat. There's a lot of variables in farming you can't control, and rain is one of them, so you can have everything really precise and be a really great farmer and not end up with a wonderful crop at the end of the year. You do try and control as many variables as you can, but this was one that we could not control, and you see it affecting farmers in our area. It's become a pretty big problem not getting the last rain to fill out the heads.
Look at that abandoned missile silo.
There's a lot of missile sites out here.
When they were first opened, we would take a wad of aluminum foil and toss it over the fence, and they'd have a Bell Jet helicopter out here in about 5 minutes.
Really? That's terrible.
Yeah, it was terrible. Lucky they didn't throw us in jail. Or else, when we went home for lunch, we used to go home for lunch, we would take a truck and park it close to the fence and open up the hood and just go home for lunch. And when we came back, to be surrounded by all these young Air Force guys wondering what to do. We'd go and tinker with the engine a little bit, close the hood, start it up, and drive away. We did that just to mess with them.
Oh, that's just terrible.
Because the radar actually extends outside the fence. So if something was parked there, they'd come check it out.
Wow.
You'd tell them, what happened? Well, it got hot. Quit. Letting it cool off.
That is funny. You have really good stories, Uncle Chris.
We didn't do that often.
That's good.
I couldn't figure out how to go round anymore, so I just went back and forth. And
Well,
it was almost dark.
that's funny. Well, that'll work too. A little bit of freestyle swathing.
If you were really good, I could start at the very center and swat backwards, round and round, and then you could start with the combine backwards and go round and round. And your auger would always be on the inside. No, your grain cart just wouldn't have to go very far. Actually, I've seen that done.
Really? Wow.
I've seen that done.
Oh my gosh, there is a pheasant. Aww. He's running through the right there. You can barely see him. Oh, that is so cute. You can just on the left side there of the swath, barely see him. Oh my gosh, there is one. Aww. They are so cute. I wonder if I'm going to get to save any baby pheasants this year. I hope we get to see much more wildlife in the field. That's definitely a highlight of harvest for me. Oh, you can see him right there. He's so cute. Aw. It's so sad taking away their home, but we're leaving a straw row behind, so they'll get a new home. Aw, aw, he's so cute. Oh, they're going up on the road. Be careful, little pheasants. And then the next one will be the one behind Dean's truck, right? Okay, I think I can figure that out.
There's a bottle of water underneath there if you need one.
Awesome, thank you. Have a good afternoon, Uncle Chris.
I'll probably be back later.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Uncle Chris is just leaving now. We did one full round together, and now I'm going to combine the rest of this. My grandpa's giving him a ride. I just pulled out of my wheat swath here, and as you can see, I backed up into the middle because I didn't want our grain cart driver to run on a wheat swath, and I don't think there's enough room on this pass coming back. Well, there might have been, but it would have been close, and then there's a corner. This field's kind of crazy, so I wanted to just stop and dump. And then the next one I won't have to because I'll have this pass here. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed watching the new combine come to the farm and us taking it home. Hopefully you'll get to see it in action in some videos soon to come, so you'll have to like this video and subscribe to see more awesome farming videos and to learn about how your food gets to your table. Also follow Kate's Egg on Instagram, KATES_AG, and on Facebook, Pinterest, and TikTok, pretty much everywhere else. And you can also visit the Kate's Egg website, KATESAG.com. Thank you so much for watching. Bye! I am super excited to see this combine running and in the field, and I can't wait to show it to you, so make sure to watch the next videos. Darcy and our grain cart driver were just on the radio. I guess there's a really big fire east of here. I can definitely see flames, definitely burning one of our fields. It is already past the coulee. This is a huge crisis, and we might have to move fields right now. Yikes, that's bad.
Yeah, right? Pick it up quick.
You ain't stopping now.